Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ripper, the 1996 point-and-click FMV adventure game from Take-Two Interactive. Content warnings before we get started. We have previously been exposed to descriptions of violence and murder. We've had scenes of blood and gore, we've had swearing, we'd have sex references. So any and all of those things might be in this episode, to give you a warning. And there could be more besides. I don't know exactly what the game has to throw at us. We're going to head back into cyberspace in a second, but before we do that, I have a confession to make. I have misplaced the handwritten notes I've been making up to this point, so it might be a ripper up and start again situation. We'll have to see. I'm willing to give it a go, if you are too.
Exit cyberspace.
So the reason I've called you here today is that I think the only substantial outstanding lead we've got is the library puzzle. So we're going to try and put that to bed in this episode. And to get that, I'm going to go the long way around, just in case something has changed in the architecture of cyberspace since we last went this way, because we wouldn't know otherwise.
Virtual Herald.
Because we have had a few conversations and found out a little bit more information since we looked at these particular wells. So just in case, no, we've met up with ourselves now. So nothing new there, unfortunately. But we're here to visit the library. So we'll recap the puzzle, because we have to get back to it. Okay, lovely. Let's talk to the librarian.
I could use some help here. You're a human presence, I assume.
Everyone at a service desk is. The library doesn't use smart sprites for public interface. You don't read much, do you?
Ask about call number.
Can you help me with this call number?
I'm sorry, this is not a valid call number. It appears Stein altered the reference matrix, but an unknown book was distributed. If you could unscramble the call number, I could help you.
Okay, let's do it. So, these are the call numbers. So typically have the form of H and then another letter, then a sequence of 4 numbers followed by a final letter. And our scrambled one from R Stein at trigger .4202 is in the form of AB open square brackets at NO underscore IAID plus 1 close square brackets and then 18. So I mean I've tried some combinations before. I had postulated that AB was kind of a substitution with relative positions for H and then what would be the next letter in the alphabet, so I would have put that down as HI. I had no real clue what the middle bit was doing, and then 18 I thought was probably the 18th letter of the alphabet, which is R. So I have consulted UHS hints again, because I was struggling to make sense of this, to be honest. And apparently IAID is a play on words, so I don't know why there's an at symbol in there. It really doesn't need to be there, like the square brackets would do by themselves. So apparently we're supposed to interpret this as number IAID. IAID meaning support for the optical organs. And in this context they mean, I guess, like corrective vision correction. So like the ideal vision is supposed to be 20/20, or average vision I suppose is supposed to be 20/20. So that's our number for the middle, 20/20 plus 1. So I'm not really convinced by that, or why I ever would have thought of that. I mean, maybe it's a cultural difference between America and Britain that I would not consider any kind of corrective treatment for eyes to be IAID. But there you go. So we know our middle is 20/21. a fine year. And I believe I was correct about R. I'm really confused about the beginning bit. So AB substitutes for the first two letters. And I tried HI. I mean, we can try. Let's try it now. HI 2021R. Nothing. I want to read you the hint exactly as it appears in UHS when I try to get to the bottom of this one. Try HC. It seems popular. Like, okay, but by what logic am I supposed to arrive at its HC? I mean, I can put H and then every other letter of the alphabet in, and if I start at A, I'll get there pretty quick. But, like, how is AB supposed to get me there? So it is apparently, the answer should be HC 2021 R.
Wait, Quinlan. That's a valid call number. I'll get the book.
A book about the original Jack the Ripper. Can't be a coincidence. Renee Stein must have used this. But what does it mean?
So I'm assuming that's like when Catherine's journal turned into goo and got absorbed into our brain. Oh, that was too funny. So now we need to go and look at that in meat space, I believe. Let's come out of here if we can. Can we come out of here? Fab, let's deck out. Okay, so that should be in our personal organizer somewhere. Database. Ripper book. Let's hope it's not encoded. Oh, it's animated. What do I do with it? Is it not readable? What am I supposed to do with this? Can I... So I'm clicking around it. I mean, it's kind of a square book, which is a little more unusual. There's some odd decisions on the spacing of the typography. What can I do with this? All items that have been scanned will be listed in the object database. To view an item, click on its name and its image will appear on your whack. If you wish, you may also open your notebook by clicking on the notebook button, clicking on the flashing light to close. Click on the flashing light to close the object database, or the power button to exit that completely. Yeah, so this is still encoded, and we don't know how to uncode that. And then this is just this, because this you can like look at it and go. You can go up and down, and this so. Like, I mean, there was a Ripper book in...
Salisbury. I wonder what that means.
Me too. I mean, we could go back to Catherine's, because there was a book on the Ripper in Catherine's, but I don't know whether that's something the game's going to let us pick up on. Well, the video is really stuttering at the moment. So books on Jack the Ripper seem to be a connective. How do I get out of here again? I think I must have to go this way. A connective tissue between the victims. Then it's the only hint we've got really. So, I mean, going to Catherine's is... why am I doing this? I don't have to do this. It is fun, though. Going to Catherine's is possible. Let's try it. I'm thinking the only other thing that might be useful is... So the books I think are over here by the astrology poster. The other thing that might be useful is to go to the police station again, because you haven't been there since early on in the story. So I want to look at these books. Can I look at these books? Oh, you can! Interesting. The Women of Whitechapel and Jack the Ripper. Yeah. Yes, I can look at them. And we know horoscope is the password for her well, but that's not even accessible to us anymore, I don't think. Because we've got everything that we needed out of there for the story. I wonder if we... Can we go back to Renee Stein's apartment? Is there a book on Jack the Ripper there? Is that still a... Hang on, Falcon Eddie Safe House. When did that appear? Oh, well I think I know. I think I know where we're ultimately going to end up. Right. How did that... Oh, never mind. Right. Is the original crime scene on there? Cafe du Champ? No. Catherine Bell's apartment. Falcon Eddie Safe House. Newsroom, police station, soap smokehouse, Tribeca Centre, Watford Cottage. No. Should we try the... Is it worth trying the police station? Just in case there's a little hint? But I feel like we probably have exhausted everything. We've just got to go to the safe house. I mean, that's got to be a typo as well, isn't it? Because it's Falconetti, not Unless he is Falcon Eddie? And I've been mishearing it? Maybe.
You hear anything from Magnata today?
That guy's been on everybody's ass today, so I'm keeping out of it.
Smart.
Okay. Everybody's ass. Yeah. I think we magically know Falcon Eddie's safe house location for no particular reason. So I think that's our path to progress. But we'll check it just in case there's any little scraps of dialogue that we can get. Is Magnata going to be in? Oh yes. Oh yeah, because we looked at his cigars and his paperwork. How you doing? Oh, ask about Dr. Claire Burton, ask about Joey Falconetti. Yeah, we haven't had this dialogue before. This is worth doing.
Is Burton all she's cracked up to be?
Best in her field. She and I don't quite see eye to eye all the time, but she's good. No question about it.
So how come some people at the Metacog say she's dogging it on this one?
Because they don't know what they're talking about. She's never dogged anything in her life, so far as I know.
Sounds like you know her, Magnata.
Well, she'd have to have about 20 more pounds and 50 less IQ points for me to be interested.
There you go, sex references. Ask about Joey Falconetti. So, see, look, he's not Falconetti, is he? He's Falconetti.
Can you tell me anything about this guy named Falconetti?
Joey Falconetti. He's an overrated hacker. Two-time loser trying to hit the big time.
Really? Farley tells me he's an ace angel. In fact, I hear that Burton consults with him every time her back's up against the wall.
He's got his hooks in her. But just cause that grifter bastard's a snake charmer doesn't make him an ace angel.
Fair enough.
I'm usually real cooperative with the press. You know that. But watch yourself on this one, Quinlan.
Okay. He seems to be, he seems to have, leveled out a little bit since last time we talked to him, I think. Okay. That was worth doing, I think. Although I don't think it's unlocked anything for completion's sake. That was definitely worth doing. I guess we can check in at the evidence locker, but I mean, I think that was just to direct us to I don't know if we can even get there, can we? Because it was the other side of here, right? Can we still get there? You can't go there. Oh, I think we might be able to. And it's this way? Yeah. I think it was just to point us to Catherine Powell's journal being locked up in cyberspace, which we did eventually get to. I think we're just going to be told to take a hike again. Hey.
Look, Quinlan. I told you everything I know. Now, will you get the hell out of here before you get me in trouble?
Yeah, alright. Okay, well, we can go, if we're happy with this location, I think we are, we can go world map. Alright, this could be explosive, let's see what happens at Falcon Eddies. What is going on with this game? Falcon Eddies. Oh.
Monitoring Talon 1, Circus Maximus.
I'm
120 over 70.
not sure what I was expecting,
58.
but I don't think it was this.
Monitoring Talon 1, Circus Maximus. Blood pressure.
I'm trying to listen to what the voice is saying in the background, but it's hard to make out.
Pulse 58. Respiration normal. Monitoring Talon
You must be Jake Quinlan looking for the Falcon.
How do you know who I am?
Gambit called ahead.
Pulse 58.
It's strange. Burton usually sends Dr. Cable whenever she's in trouble.
Oh, news travels fast.
Monitoring Talon 1,
I guess.
Circus Maximus. Blood pressure 120 over 70.
Okay, so is this Twig? Who was in Hoboken?
Respiration.
Is this who we're talking to now? Ask about Falcon Eddie's talents.
Tell me, Twig. Is Eddie as good as his rep?
Best I've ever seen, and I'm no amateur. He can deck for days straight and keep sharp. No paranoia, no mental fatigue, no loss of rationality. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have someone like me cooking for him.
Cooking. You keep him drugged.
Hey, even an archangel like the Falcon needs medication. Extended decking, very hard on the dendrites, man. And they took us. Lots of sitting.
I could imagine.
Ask where Falcon Eddie is.
Where's Falcon Eddie?
Not a simple question. He's usually in two places at once. Tell Burton and Cable they gotta beg in person for Eddie's aid.
Oh, we get a choice of response. Get angry or be persuasive. We'll try persuasion?
Look, Twig, this is important. One of my colleagues is in a coma. She was attacked by the Ripper. Eddie may be the only one who can help her.
You gotta do better than that, Ace. Burton's hospital is full of sick people. Eddie can't cure everybody.
Right.
Oh. Ask him about the shadow.
What's with the shadow?
Like him? He's a movement model for a sea-space doppelganger I'm developing. If it all works out, it'll give me true multitasking capability. This is just practice, of course. The real thing will be in cyberspace. Excuse me. Sensors itch.
Interesting. Is there anything else here we can do? Do we still have a chance to get angry? I wonder. Oh, so it's just a simple door out there. Would getting angry avail us anything? There's a door there, does that... Oh.
Locked. Damn. How am I supposed to open this?
I don't know, mate. I don't even know what's supposed to be behind there. Right, can we...
Circus Maximus.
Does that just take us back round here? Yeah, it does. Okay, so there's a locked door, which they wouldn't have bothered to put there unless there was something useful to do with it. Let's... Is there anything more we can say to Twig? What an image. Hang on, let's capture this in case we want it for the thumbnail. Okay, right. Okay, let's talk to Twig again.
You're really beginning to be a pain in the ass.
Okay. So, I mean, that suggests we need to maybe go back to the hospital. We've still got the audio from where we were. Tribeca Center. Okay. Any... No interaction to be had there. I'm wondering, can you... I would hope you wouldn't, but can you lock yourself out of getting what you need in this game by choosing incorrectly? I'm kind of assuming that however we'd have approached the interaction with Twig, we would have got a negative response. Alright, well, I think my only recourse really is to go back to Catherine's hospital room, see if there's somebody to talk to there, and if they'll do anything. I guess I could always go back to the bar because Gambit was there, not the X-Man, of course. Right. Paul Giamatti, are you still here? Can I... Oh, no. Can I... No. Can I talk to you? Ask if Catherine's...
Do you think Catherine's notes on the Ripper will help restore her memory?
Those would be ideal. Except what you're showing me seems to be scrambled. And Dr. Burton still hasn't allowed anyone to deck into the patient's mind.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that was something new.
Your friend's in stable condition, Quinlan, but she's not getting any better. And the image of the Ripper isn't getting any clearer.
Sure. Right. Gambit Nelson? Who is at the Cafe du Champ? Yeah.
Watch yourself with Falcon, Eddie, kid. He's a genuine bird of prey.
Yes. That wordplay does make sense. Congratulations. Maybe we'll have a beer while we're here? For the road, you know?
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing. Why don't you try this one? Called Viper Pills. Goes down real smooth. It's got some bite. On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Okay. Cheers.
I did just want to see that again. Okay. No, so there's nothing here, is there? Well, we do seem to have exhausted everything, don't we? I would suggest... Well... I guess we can talk to our editor. Stuff's happened since we last talked to Ben Dodds. Let's talk to Ben Dodds. And then I think the last recourse is probably just to wander around cyberspace.
The Times is breathing down our back on this story. Get to work.
Okay. Okay, let's walk awkwardly across here.
Virtual Dynamics Operating System. Exit cyberspace.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm vaguely hoping is that I believe Gambit told us that Falconetti's consciousness resides in a well in cyberspace somewhere, so maybe now we've got his attention through Twig, we might be able to locate him somehow.
Falconetti Circus.
Oh. Yeah, sure. I guess so. Oh, it needs a password. Well, now what's that going to be? Twig. Dear Twig. That was a no. Well, okay. So now...
Wofford
Well.
Virtual library.
We know where he is. How do we know what his...
Virtual Herald.
Password is? Maybe we should try some other things.
Virtual library. Wofford Well. Falconetti Circus.
Falconetti. Ripper. Clown. Hoboken. No. You know what? I might consult the hint system again and meet you back here in a little bit. Hey, welcome back. We're going to go back to the Falconetti safe house because apparently we need to listen carefully to what is being said in the background. So I'm going to crank my volume up and I'm going to be silent for a little bit and we'll just listen to...
Monitoring Helen 1, Circus Maximus. Blood pressure 120/70. Pulse 58. Respiration normal. Monitoring Helen 1, Circus Maximus.
Okay, I think that's it. Monitoring intel in 1 Circus Maximus. And it seems to be human life signs. So I think this is supposed to be where Falconetti's physical body is located. So Circus Maximus is probably the... I mean, it sounds like the name of his well, rather than the password to it, but we will give that a go. So, for a bit of variation, let's go to Wofford Cottage. I think it's easier to get to the computer from there. Oh, don't mind us. We're just, thanks.
Functional Dynamics Operating System.
Exit cyberspace. Falconetti Circus.
Alright, Falconetti. It's the moment of reckoning.
Looking for Falconetti? Well, I think you got him.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's a 40 gigabyte virtual environment. Made it myself. Pretty impressive, huh? Think of it like a game room, and you're my favorite toy. You're called the Answer Doll, and the idea is I throw a knife, and you answer a question. Who the fuck sent you? Ah, shit!
Right, tell him Farley sent you, tell your reporter, stand up to him and demand your release. This could be quite crucial. Who is Farley? Who is Farley? Do I know who Farley is? Oh, Gambit? I'm going to go with the truth.
I'm a reporter. What's it to you?
Shit! Wrong answer. Now I gotta kill you.
Oh.
You think I want everybody to know where I am?
What are you so afraid of, Eddie?
Death. It's a pretty good thing to be scared of, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing to be afraid of.
Tell Eddie about Catherine Powell. Tell Eddie about the Ripper. Yeah, let's go about the Ripper.
This has nothing to do with you. I have a friend who was attacked by the Ripper.
The Ripper. Someone who's almost as good with knives as I am.
She needs your help.
Before I help you, you gotta show me what you're worth in cyberspace. I'm gonna work with you. I gotta know you can handle yourself.
Uh-oh.
What are you gonna do? Give me a test?
I'm gonna run you through course, see how you shoot.
Uh-oh.
You shoot a bad guy, you get a point. You shoot a good guy, you lose. My score was pretty damn high. Beat it and we'll talk.
Oh, fuck.
My thoughts exactly. Oh, I don't know who's a good guy and who's a bad guy. Did I shoot? Can I remember any of these things? Oh. Funky tune. Right. Is that a good guy? Or how am I supposed to tell? This is very... I think this is just a... I don't know if a dong is good. Oh, that was a good guy apparently. don't think I did well. Alright, I think a ding sound is a good hit. And a wah sound is a bad hit. Okay. I think if they got red eyes, they're bad. I couldn't tell. Are these skeletons? Are they anything? Are they just skeletons? Well, that's a furnace. Is there anything? Good guy? Bad guy? Well, good guy apparently. Bad guy, red eyes. Bad guy, red eyes. This goes on for a long time if I've got to do this again. What the heck's that? I can shoot it. High score. My score is 70,000. Bad. Okay.
In case you forgot, my score was higher.
Come on! Go for the gold, Quinlan!
Oh. Okay. Well, that was interesting. What happens if I try again? I mean, he let me live, which is nice. Oh, okay, we just do go straight in. Okay. Alright, so I think I know more of what's happening here. I'm looking for things with red eyes, and you can hit them multiple times, although I don't know if that counts. And if there's something that doesn't have red eyes, like that, I don't think that had red eyes, so I don't think I want to hit that. I think that's just decoration. That was something you needed to hit, apparently. Didn't get that. Okay, I feel like I'm hitting more, so that's good. That's a good person, apparently. That one's very quick. Oh, I think that was one, but I didn't get them this time. There's somebody around in a minute. Is there somebody around in a minute? Okay. Right, so the skeletons aren't anything, I think we established. But there's somebody with red eyes around here somewhere. Oh, no, that was a bad one. No, that person we don't want to hit. This person we do want to hit. This person we want to hit. Anyone else? Blinding light? Where's the blinding light hit? Oh, now. Right, that was better. 37,000. Get in. Eat that, Falconetti.
Nice shooting, cowboy. Reckon you can fly with the Falcon after all. How's about you and me back at the Hacienda?
Now, you wouldn't be lying to me now, would you, Eddie? Because I've been to your house, and you weren't there.
Well, just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm not there. Talk to Twig. He'll be expecting you.
Cool. Okay. Right. Let's come out of here. Let's go to the world map. As low res as the video is, I did enjoy the performance of Falconetti from David Patrick Kelly. Being suitably twitchy and offbeat, best known to me as Jerry Horn in Twin Peaks, where it's not not a dissimilar performance, I would say. All right, so Twig, you know we're coming, right?
Play straight with me, Twig. I'm all played out. I want to see your boss in the flesh.
Relax. He wired me on the Ethernet. He's on the other side of the door behind me. Once I open it, though, you're on your own.
Blood pressure 120 over 70. Pulse
Fun.
58. Respiration normal.
Oh. Jolly good. Maybe we'll just have a little look around the room first. What's that stuff on the wall? Okay, so I can seemingly only go towards the writhing body of Falconetti.
Christ, I feel like a fucking corpse. Lucky for you, I had to come up for air.
Hey, Twig, you lazy piece of shit! What kind of cheap-ass nootropics you feed me? I can barely keep up with the data transfer in there.
No wonder I lost that fucking contest. All right, hotshot. What do you want?
I think it's even funnier in a harness. Ask about Magnotta.
There's this detective named Magnotta working the case. Won't tell me much.
You say Magnotta? Christ. He's worse than the fucking criminals.
Sounds like you know him.
Know him. I know him. I know I'd like to blow his fucking brains out.
Well,
Ask about Burton.
how did an outlaw like you hook up with a respected doctor like Burton?
Mean she didn't tell you? Babe has the hots for me. Has for years.
Does she?
Ask about the Ripper.
What's your take on the Ripper, Eddie?
Holy shit, I just realized you're the one he writes to. He's the only reason to read the rag. Fucking guy's incredible. He gets in there, paints the room in blood like Jackson Pollock on crack, and gets out without a trace. And that's buzzing about this psycho.
You sound like his #1 fan.
I can't get the guy out of my head. His stealth, his tools. I've been collecting knives for 30 years. I don't have a clue what kind of blade he's using.
Interesting. Tell him about Powell.
My friend and partner was attacked by the Ripper.
If you're going through all this for a woman, I assume you're doing her. Do crazy shit for love, don't we?
Yeah, I'm beginning to think so.
Ask about the knives on the wall.
What's with all these knives?
Well, for one, I'd say they're sharp.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, I see. I collect knives, and there's a serial killer loose. Knives equal killer, right? Gee, I heard you reporter types were smart, but heck, you're way over my head here.
Okay.
Ask him to help with Catherine.
Look, Eddie, why don't you help me out with Catherine?
Why should I risk my ass for you?
Because I shot more things. Tell him he can get in on the Ripper case, or tell him he could really get to Magnotta. I feel like the Magnotta option seems like it might be convincing.
You could piss off your old enemy, Magnotta.
Here's the deal. I've been in cyberspace for 80 hours. I gotta collect from 2 bookies, eat a big steak, because I'm dying for some real food, and sweat these cheap-ass nootropics out of my system. It'll take a couple hours. I'll meet you at the ICU later. Then we'll see what a genius can do about your babe.
Great. I'll see you there.
Oh, straight to disc 3, is it?
I was beginning to think I was in a bad mystery novel where everyone did it. It was also beginning to look like I didn't know Catherine as well as I thought I did. The private sources, the research she'd been up to, and the secret meeting with the Ripper. And she never told me a thing.
But that's all for next time. Maybe we are in a bad mystery novel where everybody did it. I guess there's only one way to find out. And until then, take care. Bye bye.